Good morning, top of the morning to you. So, all right, we got the Drewski situation going around. My dog Reg asked me what was my opinion on this yesterday. And the more I thought about it, the more I said, man, I'm gonna make a little quick video. So just to preface everything I'm about to say, I am a PK. I'm a preacher's kid. So growing up, and I'm in my 40s, so growing up for me, watching the preacher, I grew up in more of a traditional style church, old school, with people still coming in suits, dressed up, and not looking like they just left the club or something like that. So it was a different vibe. And I understand churches, it's digested different now. I'm not judging that point, but I seen my dad personally give way more than he received. And it was bigger churches around town, but when some people would be in financial strains or they needed money for a bill or something like that, they wouldn't go to their church home. They would come knock on our door at 10 o'clock at night. Hey, Rev, hey, X, Y, and Z, can I borrow this? Or I got your bag ready. It'll be the last time. I tell dad when they walk out, and it'll be the last time you see that little bread. So my viewpoint is skewed from life experiences, not opinions, not looking at something from afar. I was real up close and personal. You might see people jump in the comments and amen what I'm saying, because they know. If you know my dad, he did a lot of work, boots on the ground, inside the community at Alexandria, Louisiana. It wasn't photo ops, it wasn't, you couldn't touch him, it wasn't security, it wasn't nothing like that. So again, my viewpoint is skewed. But back to Drewski. Now, like I said, I grew up in a traditional style church. So if you ever heard old school preachers that they touch a sensitive topic and they know what's gonna really get their congregation going, they'll be like, I know I'm stepping on toes with this one. I ain't gonna get too many amens today. If you're a stand-up preacher and you really about that business and you're a true man of God, you should be amen to what Drewski said. You shouldn't feel attacked. But if you're making a mockery of the church, that's when you should feel attacked, because he's talking directly to you. Because let's be honest, a lot of times when you go to church now, it's a production, it's a business. You can't even get nowhere near the preacher, let alone shake his hand or something like that, or have a real personal conversation with him. So if Drewski irritated you that much, why? Because I live in Dallas now, so I see a lot of the mega churches, and it's more people attached to the preacher than the man upstairs. And that's if you truly believe in God and you truly believe in the word. They can't wait to say, I go to, and I'm going to just throw a name out, there's nothing against it, man, T.D. Jakes. That's a story for another day. But I go to T.D. Jakes church. They be so happy to be attached to the man that some people don't really attach themselves to the word. So my whole thing is, if you are a church, even if you're a mega church, that handling your business right, I always say, if it don't apply, let it fly. But just like them old school preachers say, I'm stepping on toes with this one. You feel attacked if you ain't doing right. So instead of thinking Drewski made a mockery of it, God might have put that word on him to irritate some demons, because he see what y'all doing. That's just my viewpoint on it, man. Y'all stay blessed.